Recent high-level visits to East Africa by the heads of state of former colonial powers were met with mixed reactions locally. In Kenya, the UK king received a red carpet welcome, but he stopped short of apologizing for violence committed against Kenyans during their fight for independence. In Tanzania, meanwhile, Germany's president asked for forgiveness for the atrocities committed by his country during the colonial era. Robert Nagila has more.
Two high-profile visits to former colonies, one by Britain's King Charles to Kenya, the other by German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier to neighboring Tanzania. The Kenya Human Rights Commission estimates about 90,000 Kenyans were killed and about 160,000 detained during the Mau Mau revolt against British rule between 1952 and 1960. Surviving victims of the atrocities committed had demanded an apology from the king, but it wasn't forthcoming.
The wrongdoings of the past are a cause of the greatest sorrow and the deepest regret.
Meanwhile, in neighboring Tanzania, where about 300,000 people were killed by German forces during the Maji-Maji rebellion in the 1900s, President Steinmeier was more forthright.
And as German president, I would like to ask for forgiveness for what Germans did to your ancestors here.
Analysts say by not apologizing, the British are refusing to accept culpability for the crimes committed.
Having acknowledged their crimes, they're still not willing to actually come out publicly and acknowledge that they were responsible for the kinds of atrocities and abuses they committed.
In 2013, following a case lodged in a London court, Britain agreed to pay about £20 million to Kenyans tortured during the Mau Mau revolt. An apology, experts say, would likely open the floodgates across its former colonies for some form of compensation running into the billions of pounds. However, many believe it's only a matter of time.
A British apology right now is actually almost a formality. The fact that they're not going to do it seems to reveal a kind of hesitation because of the repercussions of what apology means.
For Germany and Tanzania, the healing process has begun, with the former colonizer promising to, quote, search for answers to the questions that give the latter no peace. Robert Nagila, CGTN, Nairobi, Kenya.